Hello, everybody, and welcome to our SpeedGaming Live Wind Waker Randomizer Spoiler Log Tournament. Today we have a match with Spytron1000 versus Gymnast86.
Yes, hi. By the way, thank you, Vimy, for coming with me for this race. This is gonna be a race. I really hope everybody's excited for this race. Like, actually. This is it's gonna be a lot of fun. Both these runners are very good. Jim is a very well-known runner of the 3D Zelda games, and Spy has been grinding out Rando for a good while now. So this is gonna be a good one.
But I think overall, we're all going to have a great time. Our seed looks super interesting, and I hope that you all enjoyed just as much as we do.
Yep, we're gonna have some interesting shenanigans, but it looks like we are about to get started here in just a few seconds.
Does anyone in chat want to tell me if that's Prime? I'm pretty sure it isn't.
I have no idea. Either way, is it not touchy? Oh, sad.
Disappointing, not Prime. But it looks like both runners doing exactly what we expected, and hopping off straight to Windfall. Now, will they do... Spies looks like he is doing exactly what I was thinking we'd see. But looks like Jim might be doing Tingle first, and then going to follow in Spy's footsteps with some fun action coming up.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised Jim is saving Tingle right now. So we eventually have to do Killer Bees, and it's usually faster to pick up Tingle while you're doing Killer Bees, just because it's on the way. I guess it doesn't matter, but I'm just kind of surprised. But yeah, Spy is going for nice Lenzo door cancel. Gets that first try. That's very, very nice.
So, we got our note to Mom here, and I hope you said hi to it because we are not going to see it again for a hot minute.
You will, yeah, you probably won't see it towards like the end of the seed, probably. So don't forget about it. Yeah, so if anyone was curious, our preset this time is preset E, which is 4 dungeon race mode and key lunacy. So normally, we have 3 dungeon race mode, but for this preset we have 4. So we have DRC, Forbidden Woods, Top G, and FF. So it's an interesting lineup. We might see some warp pot, cross dungeon warp pot shenanigans, because
I would be surprised if we didn't see cross-dungeon warp pot shenanigans.
The seed, it's kind of a mess for some of the items that we logically need. Alright, and looks like Jim is also getting ready to start Killer Bees.
Let's see. Yep. Jim is doing what I expected. So Jim is also going to be doing door cancel, but he set himself up to be able to do it in a manner where it is going to have the lights turned back on.
So I wonder if Jim is not comfortable doing the swordless and blind setup that we have, since he got that sword. That's what I'm beginning to
everything's here on Windfall. It doesn't matter too much the order as long as you don't accidentally reset.
Well, and the thing is that with something like this with door cancel, yeah, it's probably still, yeah.
Also, me IRL9, this model is Spy.
Yes,
That's what this is.
Yep. That's about all you need to know. It's Spy's model, and it's like his, I don't know, it's like his child. He loves it to death.
Alternatively, it disturbs a lot of other people, so me.
Yeah, it's just a model. Yeah, but I think in my route, I routed in doing the swordless and blind setup with lights
I
on.
forgot how bad it is whenever you're in a tunnel. Normally it's fine. This is not fine. Oh no.
Spy, yeah, yep, that's about right. He just likes to make everybody uncomfortable, but he also just really likes it. Alright, but it looks like Spy is doing what I thought it was. What I thought he was gonna do. And get destroyed by that rat.
There is an echo. I am on headphones, so it's not me.
I hope it's not me.
Both of our runners are now working on finishing up their hide and seek. So, catching some kids, doing some fun things. Y'all think it might be Spy? If it is, I can change the audio over to Jim to see if that'll make it better. Let me know.
Yeah. But Spy's picking up that Master Sword from our wonderful Ivan. And Spy is also opting to pick up Miss Marie. Miss Marie has the Tachi Big Key, but honestly, that Big Key is so free, you know. You might as well pick it up. It's gonna be faster than trying to get Bomb Push later. And Jim is also opting to pick up that Big Key.
I mean, they're helpful, and with that, I mean, in my opinion, Tachi Big Key Skip is just the worst of the Big Key Skips. So, me? Also an echo there? I don't know what's going on then.
Who knows? Alright, so we have a bit of a route divergence. It looks like Spy's heading off to Eastern Ferry. And Jim is warping to DRC.
So, Spy with the swag strat of shooting the boulder from the boat. Pretty cool.
Interesting that Spy has swim to Eastern. You know, he probably considered really hard to before the race started. He probably opted to not do it. Especially if he's not confident he can get that first try.
I mean, vanilla placement of Tachi is just fantastic.
Oh yeah, it's something else. "20 seconds the first try," like I said. I guess I think at that point it just depends if you have first try. Forest Mail has a DRC small key. So we're kind of forced to get 2 DRC small keys, one on Forest Mail and one on Golf. The other 2 are in Forbidden Woods, and we kind of can't get those until we enter DRC, and we need the small keys for that.
It's interesting. We'll see what we're talking about. Also, it looks like Spy is going to be doing a super swim. If you are photosensitive, please look away for your safety.
By the way, if y'all love that it's forced DRC small keys, you're gonna love the fact that it's forced double dip of DRC. So that's something else. Alright, but it looks like Spy is taking us to Western Great Fairy. Makes perfect sense. There's a very useful item there.
You
that we
can now
kinda...
also safely look back at Spy's screen.
Yes, it is done. But Spy is about to pick up a very useful item. Oh, and interesting.
I did
Jim
not
is...
expect this early.
I'm surprised Jim is heading off here this early.
This must mean that Jim is... Wait, no, Jim is not...
He's here for delivery bag. Yes, it is
Yeah.
vanilla Tachi, by the way. Yep. That's why we were collecting pearls, to get into Tachi. They're easy pearls. That's nice. But
Yeah,
I think Jim is looking for that delivery bag.
I
And
think
maybe
so. But it also looks like he's not. And I am confused.
he's setting up, since he doesn't have leaf, he's gonna have to
Oh yeah, he has to do the other strat, which I always forget about because it's hard.
Yeah, I routed pretty similarly to Spy actually as well. I'm very surprised by this Tachi visit.
Yes, this is definitely something that neither of us expected. No, it is not Tsunari.
Yeah,
it is not
Tsunari's not
Tsunari.
wired. So,
I mean, this is keeping it interesting for us, though. So, like, let's go.
Yeah. So, Note to Mom Mail has Hammer. So, I wonder if Jim is looking to do Forsaken Fortress earlier than what we're attending.
I mean, it's fine either way, I suppose. It's just me. Well, as you recall, approximately 5 minutes ago, I told you we wouldn't see Note to Mom for a while.
We apparently
lied to you.
We apparently lied to you, you know? There you go. By the way, Stock Exotic has Ghost Ship Chart, and I think Ghost Ship Chart doesn't lead to anything. Ghost Ship Chart has an empty bottle on it. So I definitely don't think he's doing that. I think he came for Note to Mom.
Spy has now picked up his first bow, and now we get to see where he goes next.
I imagine he goes to Outset. Yep.
Yeah, that's exactly what we would expect.
Yeah. You're already double dipping DRC nor to get grapple later, since Fire and Ice arrows are logically locked in DRC. So you're already gonna have to come back. So yeah. Double dipping kind of racks up like that.
A pretty clean sweep of those bombs on Jim's side while Spy is climbing a mountain. Lots of traveling.
Tachi Small Keys, there's one under Rope Bridge in DRC, and the other one is Cabana Upper Chest. Needless to say, I took a lot of advantages of the cross-dungeon warp pods between DRC and Tachi.
Hello, Advil. Welcome in, and yes, another preset E. It's always fun for me whenever we get to have 4 dungeons. They just feel so Season 3.
So Spy got that storage there, just saving a bit of time not having to watch the cutscene of the rock blowing up so he can just climb up. Between DRC and Forbidden Woods. I thought about doing DRC and Forbidden Woods, but Tachi is just... yeah.
See, the warp pots I rooted in were... whatever. It's fine. Everything's confusing.
It's fine. I think it makes sense, though, for the Forbidden Woods warp pot, I think. So you can go back to... yeah. Well, I don't know. I think the way I route it, I do I do FF last, so it doesn't matter in the end. Especially since there's only a bow, and you're gonna get your lighters there.
I mean, I also routed Forsaken Fortress last because why wouldn't I?
Alrighty. And by the looks of it, it looks like both runners are opting to skip Mila. So we have to enter Earth Temple, the Earth Temple entrance. And power bracelets are on Mila. So yeah. That's a fun time.
This is what I expected. I would not do it personally, but it is what I expected from both of them.
I would not either. I would grab power bracelets and just take the time loss. And I imagine that Spy heads off to Scream Needle? Nope.
Nah. So Tuba, while for this scene we said FF last, I think both Crystal and I were pretty disappointed that you cannot do Tot G last realistically. Great question. Tracking for us today, we have our wonderful blonde, and we also have Godling, who is a recent come over from having to be with, was it the OOT community, if I'm recalling? I think they're from the OOT community.
Is it Minish Cap? Might be
Minish Cap. Yes, it is Minish Cap. I have a brain. I totally didn't mix it up with what I was watching this morning. Nope.
Alright, but Spy is playing some golf.
Minish Cap is good. Full agreement.
Alright, that looks like Jim is getting ready to pick up that outside Great Fairy. Meanwhile, Spy is finishing up golf. By the way, this is that different Jim might be. Yeah, it might be. But Spy opted to not set his wind. Wow, I'm surprised he got that ledge grab.
That was close.
He looked about as far away from that ledge as you think he could have. Yeah, but so the bottles this seed aren't the greatest. And Double Magic is Mafia and Mini Boss, and we never have to go up there, so we might be looking at a nice no soup, no Double Magic race. So who's excited for that?
If we end up getting that, it'll be really technical, and I think that's pretty exciting. But I'm also all for Double Magic, but even more than Double Magic, I'm all for saving Grandma all the time, every time.
So true. Also, it looks like Spy is Spy is door canceling into Earth Temple.
This
Very
is
interesting.
Not the choice I was thinking of, but it does work. Yes, I see my diametrically opposed foe in chat being sad. Feel sad, Slam. Feel sad.
Feel sad. Yes, we cannot see what Spy is doing, but we have an idea of what he's doing. And this means that he's definitely opening up the warp pot in order to not have to do this again, because
yeah, so he's definitely heading towards Earth Temple, and Earth Temple is going to be one of our dungeons. So it's going to be super helpful and warp pot centric. Also, thanks for rooting for us, Matt. Glad you're here.
Yeah. We're having a lot of fun right now. It's very interesting to see how different they're routing right now. Yes, there is a dungeon on Ice Rink. It is Forbidden Woods.
Yeah.
And Spy making in. Very nice.
Just a tiniest bit off on that aim for Jim that first time, but got it the second time. Meanwhile, Spy now not opening the first chest in DRC. I know it's wild, we're so used to seeing it, but Key Sanity really changes our life in DRC.
I think I speak for everybody when I say that we have all spawned that chest and stared at it for like half a second and go, wait, I don't need this. This isn't what I need. Alright, the Spy is shooting down the platform. He shot down the platform. He's no longer just not shooting it down.
Spy is opening up that warp pot right there to make life easy.
Yep, we will have to come back later, and since he door canceling, you might as well open up that warp pod and come back later when you do one of the other dungeons.
Seeing some good camaraderie from our chat members about opening up the first chest here in DRC and Pre-City.
If you don't open up the first chest, are you really playing Key Sanity?
Yeah, right?
And it looks like Spy accidentally went the wrong way. So Spy was aiming to go backwards in DRC, since we need to pick one of the chests in Rat Room and across Lava Pit.
So I know I was thinking about a couple different strats. This is not the strat I was thinking of, but okay, let's go.
You know, Jim was doing that hundo grind. For Waymaker, might as well do it. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Didn't get that ledge grab.
And another Triforce shard for Spy.
Yep.
I am interested to see how this goes. It looks like it can be cool. I just don't know how it works.
Ooh, didn't.
Oh, it's a roll clip. Oh, that seems like a terrible place to do a roll clip.
I think they do it in Hundo to get the song early. Then go get Manly.
You got it before the race started? You see, I was trying to attempt at routing before the race started. So I was preoccupied.
Well, Jim is trying to get this. Spy picked up his Fire and Ice Arrows and is now leaving. Because, you know, kind of the grappling hook. And the grappling hook is not in a nice place. Alright, there we go. Jim has now gotten it. So we have one runner entering and one runner leaving.
It'll be interesting to see how this pans out. Will Jim muscle memory to the chest or not?
If he doesn't, you know. Wow.
The answer is not. Neither of them went to the muscle memory.
Dang.
That is good job, both of them.
Right. And Jim is probably very appreciative of that magic that's there. It's running pretty low, and I imagine he takes a very similar route to what Spy did. Oh yeah, I'm not saying that they're not far. I'm not saying that they're far apart. I'm just saying it's just funny. But Spy is looking to go into boating course and what shard does Spy have? The one in
Big key.
Boarded up chest.
Oh, boarded up chest, not the big key one. Sorry, my bad. I was not paying that much close attention.
Oh no, Jim. Oh well.
Ow.
Dang. Well, you know, it happens.
Hey, but now Jim has full magic again.
Interesting. Jim is gonna go forward. Is Jim setting up for a hover? That was intentional. Dude, if Jim sets up for a hover, That's great. Oh, that was intentional.
And
You know what?
speaking of grappling hook,
There it
there's one
is.
for Spy.
You know what? That's intentional. I don't question Jim because, I don't know.
That
I
grapple
just
is
like
why we double dipped DRC
DRC.
for
Yep.
Spy.
And for Jim. Where's Laspo? It's in Forbidden Woods,
Forbidden
which is
Woods.
locked in ice ring. So, yeah. Have fun with that. And Spy is doing a super swim, so Yarfo says it. Please look away.
Yeah, this was an interesting seed to route, y'all.
Who rolled this? That would be Diesel. Diesel rolled this seed. So you know what? We're having a great time.
We really are. We really are.
I'm trying to figure out where Spy is swimming to.
Um,
Island. Oh,
yeah.
okay. I see. Yeah. There's a couple things here at Bomb Island. And when I say Bomb Island, I really mean something else entirely. I really just mean a Popper and Choo Choo Cave.
So, with paw print, Spy will be able to pick up everything, but Spy will not pick up everything.
Spy is going to pick up right chest, scale the wall, and left chest. I imagine. We don't need the
So,
free chest, but
nah.
this makes sense for Spy to pick up DRC Vicky since he's here. So he won't have to do chest storage shenanigans for DRC Vicky skip. He can just open up the door. And Forbidden Wood small key is also here. So he can pick that up if he wants.
Also, we are already getting close on Spy's side to having a full sword. This is a very attack-heavy early seed today.
Crane, we do not. We do not need any of the stair chests. It's just there to store. So, yeah.
And welcome in, raiders from A Link to the Past Randomizer League with your party of 78. Welcome to our Wind Waker Randomizer Spoiler Log Tournament. Also, we're about to have a super swim. Please look away from Spy's screen. We want y'all to be safe.
Spy is doing a lot of super swims today.
This is something I expected from him, though.
Oh, and he swooshed on the island. That's unfortunate. Although it makes sense, I guess, since he... Well, no, the boat's here, because he went into Bomb Island and came out. Like... And Jim is heading off back into Tachi.
I mean, it works.
Spy's already been to EFI, if I remember right. Because he sailed there from Windfall. Oh, oh my god. He's going into Forbidden Woods. Oh my goodness.
That was a way to do it, I suppose.
You know?
Definitely a way.
It's... I don't know.
You know, I feel like I might want to actually ask Spy about this decision. It was definitely a decision.
I'm kind of surprised he's going... maybe he's going from Forbidden Woods back into DRC. Oh, and Jim is... utilizing that Tachi Cross Dungeon Warpod to go back into DRC.
Yeah, I'm with Jay. I really don't think that was the fastest move.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I'll ask him. I wrote it down to remember that I can ask him about it later.
Mm-hmm. For people curious, Boomerang is on NFI Great Fairy.
Yeah, neither of our runners are going to be getting the Boomerang today.
Nope, it's just a little bit too far out the way. No,
especially when we have plenty of other strats which we can use to be able to help us out with beating Calademos. Also, yes, Master Storage Chamber, for our proper memers, incredibly tempting.
Oh man, I would do it. I really want to do it. What does Spy need here? So there is a bow here, so that's Logical Lights and Callie. So there's nothing else that we need here besides that. And the bow is in Warp Pit.
There's also the question with if they're going to get double magic. They probably won't, but like, it's there. You have to look for all your meme items, right? Unfortunately, I did not see Trevor or Greg being in great places either. I'm being sad.
Alright, so Spy is about to pick up that bow, so light arrows. Yeah, no. Double magic is very useful. Especially since Soup is very out of the way. Like, even just getting a bottle in general is very out of the way this seed.
Yeah, it's not the nicest for Magic Seed this time.
Alright, but I imagine that we are about to see Calademos with a bow.
Or bombs. Bombs if bow doesn't work, probably.
I think Spy is definitely more comfortable with bow strats. With cutting down Callie with bow instead of bombs. Which is fair enough. And Jim grabbing that Tachi small key and under rope bridge.
Yep, Spy is going for cutting it down with the bow. You were correct, Crystal.
What can I say? What can I say, you know?
Whereas I'm over here and I'm imagining we're going to see Jim just defeat Calademos with bombs.
Probably. There we go. And that was a nice quick will kill.
I also think Crystal might know Spy well. Wild thought.
Crazy. Tuba, I'm not exactly sure why Jim decided to do that, honestly. I guess he thinks that it's slower than using grappling hook on the poles, because I don't think he set his... Or I don't think he was able to... Or the lava elevator. Is that faster, though? I don't know.
I don't know.
Jim did it, so, you know, if either of our runners do something, yeah, I'm probably not going to question it too often. I'm not going to question it too badly, because they're a lot smarter than me. Yeah, that's what I was saying, because leaping is slow. It's fast, but it's also still slow. And we can ask Jim later. Meanwhile, Spy is heading off into Taji.
Spy. Jim got hit by 2 invisible rocks this time.
You know.
Very rude.
We love those invisible rocks. So I imagine Spy goes back to DRC after this. To pick up that Tachi small key. And do all this stuff in DRC still.
I would imagine you're right. Right. It sounds plausible to me.
Oh, and Spy is doing this clip in order to get Hop across. Got it pretty quickly too.
Mm-hmm.
If Artemis, if you're putting in your statement, time to learn task stress and Crane is telling you to not do it, maybe don't do it. But a nice kill on Goma for Jim.
And with that, both of our runners will have completed one dungeon.
Now, I think Jim is gonna have to go back to... He's gonna have to save and quit. Well, yeah, no, he's definitely gonna save and quit. Definitely would have been faster, in my opinion, to get Goma storage here. Since you're already gonna have to save and quit. Or no, he's just leaving. Never mind, don't listen to me. Or, you know what, he might come back later, with Forbidden Woods back to Tachi. Actually, now that I think about it, that's probably
Or
way
if
smarter.
he's going to Tachi if he wanted to, like he could also just
Oh
work.
my goodness, the waves. Oh no, I think he just realized.
Not
Alright,
again.
we're seeing this again. I think he just realized, what happened. So we're gonna see...
I think he's just warping to Tachi now.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's really unfortunate. Gonna have to floor one skip again. Yeah, at this point, I think going back through Forbidden Woods, because you're already gonna have to open up the warp pod, I guess. I don't know, this is really not good for Jim.
You know, at least it was a relatively easy way to get back in, just being able to, like, not the best, but this is at least one of the better places to have to come back in, since it's easily open.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate since I imagine Spy does Goma storage to do stuff. Yeah, now Jim has to wait for the cycles. Oh boy. More cycle waiting. I mean, who doesn't love sadly optional cycle waiting?
Yeah, totally great.
Oh, Spy, that's really unfortunate. Wow.
I
well,
mean,
I'm sure front runners are having a not great time right now.
Alternatively, since they're both having not great times, it evens out. Which means we still get a good close race and don't know who's ahead. And that's what I like. Ahead, Godon is ahead. And here we find our hookshot. Incredibly helpful, but also a little bit of a gross place to get it this far into Tachi. But Spy is now back in DRC, here to finish up having returned after getting his grappling hook. Very fun times. So, with this, if you are not familiar with watching Wind Waker Rando, you're going to see some super fun things here in Tachi with just small strategies we're able to use to make collecting your statues a little bit easier. So, nice. Spy getting the lava cycle really nice for our room over here. Beautiful, beautiful. Love to see it.
And unlike Jim's, right, he's setting his warp point. I lied. I was about to say, unlike we're about to. Oh no, he just did not spawn. That, never spawned that chest. I guess he just wanted to make sure that that spawn point worked.
I mean, it could have been one of the going so fast went oops.
Yeah, probably.
Too fast.
You just yeah, by the way, that bokoblin just like got thrown across. Oh my goodness. But back on what I was trying to say earlier, Spy is opting to go this way. To get to Goma.
It works?
I think it's faster. I'm not sure. Somebody would have to like go back and time that.
Jay, what's faster?
Yeah, Jay. Spy just did it. Tell us, please. We're joking. You don't have to tell us right now. Or at all, But Goma.
So Jim is doing what some people like to call the boomer strat for getting that one across faster. Yep, thank you, Jay. I knew you would know, which is why I called upon you, because you always know things which sometimes make me sad.
Yeah, so... yeah, there we go. But Tachi's going swimmingly. You can go for zero cycle. Jim is not comfortable going for a zero cycle, so you know what? Fair enough. You Why is it... if you mean zero cycle or boomer strats, the second command melody skip. Yeah, the boomer strat is just it's been around for a long time. Yeah. It's just been around for a while.
There are some newer versions which can be more consistent if you learn them that way the first time.
So Jim picking up that shield.
It looks like Spy is going for storage. Will he get it?
He did get it. Very nice.
Alright.
So he just needs to go pick up that shard. And since he's already gonna have to save and quit, this is definitely fast. We just have to get it.
Run, 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 run,
run.
run.
Yep, and Spy is gonna go ahead and save and quit, and we're gonna go into Tachi. Yes, there is a way to get storage there without Wind Waker. It's very interesting.
Yep.
Or Artemis.
Artemis learned something today. Yay!
So back to Tachi. Poor Artemis. Their mind is just blown now.
So, with this, even though Spy has now completed 2 dungeons, we're still in the place where we don't know who's ahead, just because of how long Tachi takes and the fact that Jim is on the 3rd statue.
There is also a lot of cycle waiting, so we'll be able to see probably once Spy leaves Tachi.
We should have a good idea then, yeah.
Or a more decent idea. The Spy is still gonna have to grab that hammer. That Jim
got.
Yeah,
I forgot. Looks like Jim didn't quite manage to avoid spawn in our Wizrobe.
You hate to see it. That Wizrobe can be kind of rude sometimes. But you got rid of it pretty quickly, so that's okay.
I mean, Tachi actually had a decent amount of kind of useful things this time. So now with this, for Spy, you're going to see some different strats dealing with our statues than we did see with Jim, which is pretty fun if you haven't had that opportunity, because they do just slightly different things, and that'll be neat.
Alrighty, but Jim is about to go pick up that Tachi big key chest. Oh no, he has his it was Miss Marie. I have 2 monitors, Artemis, and I have multiple tabs open. We're having a great time.
Great time.
Yeah. Who's ready for Godan?
I am, because you know who's ahead? Godan.
Godan.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sword on Greyfish is just a little bit out of the way. Well, not even a little bit out the way. It's a warp. But yeah,
I mean,
definitely want to do it
easy
faster.
enough to get, but
well, you can also do it fast with hookshot.
Yeah.
But Godan.
I really, really love the boss music in this game.
Oh yeah.
The sound design team did just fantastic.
Yeah, it's a great soundtrack. And if you didn't know, Jim isn't doing this to save on magic, but with the way that Fire Nice damage works, it does. Oh, that was a hand respawn.
Ooh, how rude!
That is very rude. You can shoot Fire Nice arrows at the hands, and it will instantly kill the hands, which is pretty interesting. Also, I think Spy got the zero cycle.
Yeah, I think he did too.
Yep.
Well, just to say, I was busy watching Jim miss throwing a bomb into Godan, and I was like, oh no!
I did too. I was too.
Because I was like, oh no, please no. We don't want to miss having our bomb in Godan. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it's be a sad time, especially since Jim was running out of arrows. So I'm curious to see where Jim goes next now. I imagine going to bomb.
He could really do either, right? He has Skull Hammer, but
I imagine I don't know. Maybe sails to bomb?
I don't know. I guess we'll just...
Yes, Godan does have a shard. So we have 4 dungeon race mode on, and with race mode, all the bosses that are required will have shards. So Goma also had a shard, and if you look down at the bottom where our dungeons are, some of them have little Triforce markers on them, and that shows us which dungeons have shards at the very end. So which ones are logically required for us to go through and complete.
Oh, Spy cutting it
got that
close
ledge grab.
again with those ledge grabs. Goodness.
Oh my goodness. Spy is doing a really good job making us worry. And it does look like Jim is hanging off into Bomb Island. Oh wow, man, that Keys just dive bomb Spy.
I believe that Keys is going for Employee of the Seat.
It really is.
Jim is now picking up his goods from Paw Print.
So we only need the sword here. Spy also picked up, yeah, and it looks like Jim is also gonna pick up the Forbidden with not small key, big key. Which makes sense. It's right there, might as well.
I will tell you more about who I think is ahead once Spy is done with Tachi, because I will know more then.
Yeah, Spy is almost done with Tachi, and Jim is heading off to Ice Ring now to do Forbidden Woods. Opting to do the sale there. So, we get to listen to the nice overall music, yeah. Yeah, so once they're done with both these dungeons, we're gonna be able to see. Jim still has that hammer over Spy.
But that's just a mailbox check, and there are plenty of mailboxes in the world.
Right. Sailing theme is good. This is a straight up banger.
Also, while we are waiting for a quick second, quick shout outs as well to our team of modders who helps make things pretty and a little bit disturbing for Spy's side. We have a great community within Windbreaker Randomizer, and if you're interested, we would love to have you. And while I'm shouting people out, a big shout out to our trackers today. If someone could put an ¡C for me in chat, that would be great. Thanks, Crystal.
I got you.
And of course, as well, to our SpeedGaming volunteers who helped make this happen too. So,
yes,
we want to say thanks for everybody, and of course our viewers who help make this happen. Anyway, back into some action as we have a boss fight about to happen, and we have another dungeon.
Yep, Jim is going for limits.
I really like Godon's music, so I'm gonna change the audio real quick.
But quivers, I don't even know. I'd even look, but they're not good. So Spy is going for what I was talking about earlier. When you use Fire and Ice on Godin's hands, deals 2 damage. And that's just how much you need to make the hands, you know, turn off, I guess. Where was Lights? Morph Pit.
Mm-hmm.
So Jim is saving up on arrows. He has 2 arrows. Oh man, that magic. Wow, that magic just went straight down.
Oh yeah, that was fast. Yeah, great fish for both of them, real easy, it's just a warp.
Yeah. A warp and a sail to get over.
Yeah. Hookshot is a friend. Hookshot is very much a friend. It looks like, yeah, probably gonna be just slightly ahead, but that could all end up coming down to execution with what we have left. So, actually, it could all come down to RNG since we do have Helmarok today.
Spy is about to get snot arrows here. So when you fire your last arrow, Gonan is like, "Here you go. I'll give you some arrows," and he just snorts them out of his nose. Oh, there goes his hand. Oh my goodness. And snot bombs. So those are also fine. You also get bombs, but we don't see those that often. You mostly just see arrows.
Yes, we hope that the bird does not decide the race. That would be upsetting.
That wouldn't be fun. Yeah, but this is pretty even. Jim is going for
bomb strats. You know, I don't think I've ever seen snot bombs.
Is it working? We can switch over to. Well, it worked. So when you do it, you can hear Callie taking damage. When you throw the bomb, and you can also see. I think you can also see the particles of when Callie gets hit. Like there's little particles like little white particles that fly up, kind of like spores, I guess. So when you hit Callie, those pop up.
But no, this is super duper close. This is very fun.
Oh yeah. I would say Jim is just slightly ahead simply for the fact that Spy's gonna have to check all this mail. But this is still a close race. So Jim is warping to Great Fish now to pick up that last sword.
Pick up some night crests and return to me. Orca.
There we go. Got that note to Mom. No, actually, we already had Forest Mail, Jay. There was a small key. There was a DRC small key on Forest Mail. And I think Bomb Mail also was gotten earlier. So yeah, it was only just Orca Mail. And Spy's heading off to Forsaken Fortress now. Yeah, Bomb Mail was in. So yeah, so they already got those. So it was really just Orca Mail.
Not too bad, just one extra mail check.
Yeah, we gotta see Orca.
Yes, Spy did get Crystal Gold Feather. Very pretty.
Yeah, that was very nice by Jim. I'm curious to see Jim's routing for Forsaken Fortress.
Well, I imagine the answer is Helmarok.
Well, yeah. I mean, how Jim gets to Helmarok. I'm getting bullied. I mean, I'm wondering how Jim is going to get to Helmarok to fight Helmarok.
Leaf strats. He almost always does leaf strats.
Thank you. Oh boy. What I mean. So Jim is going this way, so we just saw this from Spy. Oh my
It's a
goodness.
very fast way.
It is. Jim will have to knock one of the... Jim will have to knock down one that pegs us up here. So for whatever reason, we're not exactly... I don't think anyone really knows why. If you knock down that first peg that's there when you run up the stairs, for some reason, that peg, that one of those pegs Jim just knocked down, will always be
Scary.
knocked down. Shared flags, got it. I don't know this game. I play Randomizer and I do the stuff and things and it works. And you know what? We're here to have fun. Lazy Boys just copy and pasted. Thank you, Tuba. Thank you for putting it in simple terms. But that was a very nice storage from Spy. Now we're gonna do some Helmrock storage. So we're just gonna run all the way down to get to the bottom, so we can fight Helmrock on even ground.
That's not a very full setup.
It's Spy setup. I think he said it's because it doesn't actually lose him time to do it that way, and he's comfortable with that way. And you know what?
I mean,
Just how he does
Spy's
it.
gonna do Spy.
Yeah.
But yes. I either want no soft locks or the equal amount of soft locks.
This setup loses time. Well, yeah. Or does it? Because you still have to wait for the bird. I think it... If you soft lock, then you're really sad.
So far, it looks like the bird is being good for Spy. Will it remain good? And the bird was good for Spy. Come on, bird, you were good for Spy. Be good for Jim.
And there's the bird for Jim. We're having good birds.
Come on, good bird.
All right, but yeah, no, Jim got good bird.
Good burbs for both. That's what we love to see.
Yeah, so Spy is just behind by the shard, not the shard, the sword on Greatfish. So, who's ready for a race? It's gonna be interesting. This is still anybody's game, honestly. Both runners have very good PGs.
But yeah, no, they're both good. It's still close enough that just depending on how things go and how nice Zelda decides to be, it's gonna be hard to know until we know. To be fair, this is the bad part right here where I'm just like, why couldn't it have been Tachi as our last dungeon?
Yeah.
That would have been so nice.
It's always nice to have, but
I mean, this is fine. It's just I would have liked it.
Yeah. I understand.
Now, we are going to see both of our runners roll right on past the Master Sword Chamber, which is where our hero shaman is.
I'm so sad.
Disappointing.
Yeah. And it looks like Spy is not opting to do the save and quit, so we're going straight into high roll. Maybe. Oh yeah, no, here I got the cutscene. Yeah. So we're just going to high roll. So this is still a close race.
It'll be good. I look forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So that's the 103-12-ish. Yeah, PG is bad for Jim. This could still be Spy's game. Yeah, this race is gonna go either way, honestly.
I mean, or if Zelda's being rude. Like there's so many things that could change what's going to happen. Ooh, those were some cool looking pea hats on Jim's side. I did not notice that until just now. Very nice. I approve.
Less than a minute apart for when they start a cutscene. Spy lost just a little bit of time getting knocked back by the barrier. But yeah.
Positively wild that it's so close. I love it. Let's go.
This is a very close race. This really does just come down to a PG. Jim does have the magic advantage. Yeah, Spy's already equipping hookshot. Yeah, this really just comes down to endgame, to Hyrule, PG, getting up to Ganon, Zelda.
I mean, this is gonna be really execution heavy, and that's exciting.
Spy having just enough magic to set up that those light arrows.
Very good. And we are now gonna see RNG was alright for Jim. A little bit more rude for Spy.
Still pretty close to the door, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll say the Dark Nook's drop health. Yeah, and arrows are a thing. So Jim is fine in terms of that. Nice opening
first shot. Okay.
Didn't quite make that shot.
Nice second shot. Okay. Just missed that third, and
that is PG1
PG1.
Very, very nice. Unsurprising.
Spy getting the double on those moblins. Always love to see it.
Mm-hmm. And Jim is on to PG2. Meanwhile, Spy is starting his PG1. This opening shot as well.
Beautiful shot. Good job. Already got one in space 2. Just misses for Spy. Oh boy.
Jim got crip. Could not go for double crip, even if he won.
PG1 being a little bit rude to Spy, having went straight for that attack.
Yeah. Spy getting that second shot, and Jim on his way to PG3.
Yeah, PG1 is just coming after Spy, though. Goodness gracious.
And Spy getting that spin. Unfortunate.
Yeah, RNG for PG1 is not being kind to Spy right now.
That is sadly sometimes how it goes. But that was a nice first shot.
PG1 down. And it looks like Jim is just finished with PG3.
Just had enough magic for that last one. Oh my goodness. But all in all, that was a very good PG from Jim.
what this does mean is Jim doesn't have any magic, so he cannot risk going up too high and falling. Okay, looks like he's safe here, but gotta make sure we don't fall.
Yeah, this is definitely Jim's race to lose now. Depends how Grapple Skip goes and how his Ganon goes. Very nice PG2. PG2 by Spy.
All right, and into our Ganon fight. Let's see, will Spy get it? Yeah. Ah. I mean, I always hope for it, right? When people go for it, I'm just like, you got this. I believe in you. I want to see it.
And that is PG3 down for Spy.
Yes, you can stun PG3 with a bomb and with quick spins, and you can also distract it with bait. But nobody ever wants to use bait strats, and that makes me sad because people should use bait strats.
But that is going to be GG for Jim, finishing with a time of 1:10:08 in race time. Very, very nice. This was a very close race the entire time.
Absolutely great race. And hopefully Jim will be joining us here soon.
Yeah, this race could have gone either way, honestly.
Really good. Really, really good.
Yep, and Spy is now heading off to the Ganon fight. Equipping Grapple just in case. Is going in with 2 hearts. And Jim showing us that wonderful file name.
Very important. Unfortunately, not Prime.
Alright, that's phase 1 of Ganon down.
And let's hope that Zelda is coming. So far, so good.
Alright, and that was a very nice phase 2 from Spy. And we are joined by Jim.
Welcome in, Jim.
GG.
Hello, GG.
Oh, Zelda just missed.
Dude.
Ah.
Zelda's a troll. Alright. But that is going to be GG for Spy, finishing with a time of 1:11:51. My goodness. Y'all put on a show today.
Fantastic.
This is gonna be a really close race, and y'all delivered on that. That's for sure.
Yeah, this there weren't really a lot of items we had to get. The item tracker was looking a bit empty today. So the routing was not particularly difficult.
So Jim, sorry, no, go ahead.
Yeah, that was it. I was just gonna say the routing wasn't particularly difficult in this seed.
Yeah. How much did you panic when you went through the Goma warp and you spawned outside of Earth Temple?
Oh, well, I mean, I quickly realized, oh, I can just warp to Tower of the Gods and it's not a huge deal. I'll lose, I lost, maybe 20 to 30 seconds because of that, I think.
And we're also, sorry, we're also joined by Gigi.
Hi.
You both did a really good job. You were very close the entire time.
Oh man, it was my DRC.
How did both of y'all feel about having to double dip DRC?
Okay, so I only noticed that I had to double dip DRC about 3 minutes before start time.
Oh, Jim,
No!
what? Wait, how?
Whoa.
What? Wait,
The-
how?
Because like I forgot that Needle Rock needed fire and ice arrows.
Okay.
And
Well,
I was
you
like,
know,
oh wait a minute, I need to get this bow and then go out and get grapple hook and then come back and beat DRC.
Oh, Jim.
how sad would you really have been if you went into Needle Rock not having fire and ice arrows, and you're just like, oh man, this is sad. Time to go
Well,
find fire and ice.
I'm very glad I noticed, because yeah, I would have been very sad had that happened.
Oh, I voided like 2 or 3 times in DRC. I feel like if that hadn't happened, I might have squeezed out a win, but it worked. It worked out. I got pretty close. I'm happy. I did a lot of really hard stuff.
You did. I
did a
was
super-
impressed with your door cancel, the fact that you got that really smoothly.
Yeah.
You also did a super swim from bomb to ice ring.
Yeah, why?
Because it's faster to warp than it is to sail to Ice Ring from Bomb Island. So at that point, I'm like, I'll just
I mean, yeah, because you can just warp the King of Red Lions there.
yeah, because yeah, you void on it when you swim there.
That works, I suppose.
Yeah,
But I was
I-
just like, that was not something that was even in my brain as an option.
Fair enough, you know. I can't think. Yeah, both of you had kind of rough time. Jim, you had a kind of rough time getting into DRC. Yeah, you both kind of just had weird DRCs, although DRC was just going to be a weird dungeon in general since you had to double dip it.
Oh yeah, I mean, I debated whether or not I should go for skipping power bracelets and ultimately decided, like, what the heck, let's just do it.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So I remember when I was unlocking the door leading to Big Key Chest in DRC, during the cutscene I was thinking, okay, so there was one time when I voided because like I didn't jump all the way back, so I need to not do that. And then I did it and and I voided out and I was like, oh no, why did this have to happen?
Oh yeah, that's not a very good place to void out.
Yeah, it's
No.
pretty. It's
I thought you were just going too fast there, so.
How dare you go too fast?
I don't know. I did. There was a couple scares with Leaf. I remember, dude, my play golf. I almost fell. I came so close.
Oh yeah, when you were going
And
over to
in
get
Tot
the chest.
G. Spy, your
What?
ledge grabs today.
Yeah.
Your ledge grabs were very nice to you today. You had some sketchy ledge grabs to
Dude, that one when I was going to across Lava Pit in DRC, I didn't think that was gonna happen.
you know.
I was like, I'm
happens.
gonna void out, and I'm not gonna know where to get magic, and this is not gonna go well. And I somehow just magneted to it, and I was like, okay, it's fine, keep going.
Positively wild.
It was interesting. I saw in the chat that Jim dipped Tot G for the hammer early.
Yes.
Well, for note to mom to get hammer early. Yeah, why did you just decide to do that, Jim? Not saying it was a bad thing or anything. We're just wondering.
Let's see. Right. Okay. So it was because the Tower of the Gods key was in Dragon Roost,
Right.
and I wanted Leaf to do like the skip for power bracelets.
Oh yeah, because I saw
To get into DRC.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, I door canceled into Headstone. But I had Leaf by then. I did the Mother and Child to Western Ferry Super Swim. It went really fast too. I got both storages first try. It was really smooth. I loved it. Was there any like close calls on your end, Jim?
I mean, I made them so part of my route was to like after I completed DRC, I was gonna go back. I was gonna take the inter-dungeon warp pod to Tower of the Gods. But then I entered Goma's warp and got placed down outside the headstone on headstone, and I was like, oh, well, I guess I'm just warping to Tower of the Gods instead.
Jim, you got to see that floor one like 3 different times in Tachi.
Yeah.
You're very familiar with it.
I was actively reminding myself not to go into the warp. I was like, okay, if I go into the warp, it's going to be catastrophic. And so I was like, the way that I'm going to keep myself from doing that is I did Goma storage so that there was no risk.
Yeah. It went well. You got it.
Did you see my Godan? Like that hand respawned like 6 separate times the second I shot it. It was like
that sounds like Godan.
You know what? Godan is the reason I lost. That's what happened.
Okay. You know,
the eyes on Godin's hands said no.
Nah, they said nah, fam. You're not winning this race today. Respawns.
Your PG1 wasn't very nice to you either, Spy.
No, I was kind of sad about that, and I was like, well, for all I know, maybe Jim is like walking down Hyrule right now, and I'm fine. So that's how I kept going, and that's the reason I didn't just like freak out at PG, but I did it, and you know, I only lost by like less than 2 minutes, so
yeah, I think there was about 45 seconds between the two of you with your barrier cutscene starting, so it was really close.
Wait, so who broke the barrier first?
Jim did.
Okay. Yeah, it was an experience. Jim, did you get the 2 big keys in Choo Choo Cave?
No, I only got the Forbidden Woods one.
Okay.
Because when I got to Choo Choo Cave, I had already done Dragon Roost. So there was no point to picking up the DRC one.
Yeah, it was really interesting watching the 2v route going back to get to Goma. Jim, why did you decide to go through Plot Room?
Oh yeah, I guess I didn't need to, huh? Oh well.
I think, it's faster. I think Jay said it's faster if you're already having to like.
Well, yes, especially if you already got the under rope bridge chest.
Right,
yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
It
was really interesting just watching you get that and then just turn around and leave. And we're like, what is happening? We're like, what is happening? Where's Jim going? And you're like going to the pot room and we're like, what is happening?
So I did nothing but practice those 2 super swims that I did in the bottom right of the map, like before starting the run. And so the things that I found, I was like, okay, when I go from boating course to Bomb Island, I need to not run into Forbidden Woods, because if I do, I'll bleed too much speed and I won't be able to make it. And so
I think you hit Forbidden Woods.
And then I hit Forbidden Woods and my heart sank, but I still made it, and I was like, oh my god, thank you. And then I was kind of surprised that my Ice Ring Super Swim went as well as it did. I did sploosh like halfway through my charge, but that was like only a few seconds lost at that point. But yeah, I did some weird stuff. I noticed there was a red rupee in the Forest of Fairies. I learned that from Slam the other day, and I used that because I knew like later on I was going to need to mail a note to Mom, although I just ended up getting random rupees here and there, so it ended up being arbitrary.
Yeah, I feel like that's what usually happens.
You always just go around and you're like, oh hey, rupees. Okay, thanks for the rupees that I collected earlier that I don't need now because I collected all these other rupees.
Yeah.
Slam, please. Oh boy. 80% no one assesses Cecil. Oh boy. Oh yeah. You both had some interesting windfall routing. It's just
We
like
did
little
what I
small things.
expected.
Yeah, just little to small things that you kind of don't think about. Like Jim, you got Tingle and that maze chest first, and Spy went for I think. Did you go for door cancel first into Lenzo's, or did you do?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
wanted to do Killer Bees while I was doing Tingle, so I did door cancel first, then started the Killer Bees so I could get caught by the rats and continue Killer Bees.
Also, Spy Jace has to join the no MSS race.
There's a worm face.
So did you guys know that I hold on, let me see if I can find this here. You guys want me to join a no MSS race, but I am racing someone like in an hour. I'm racing Scythiel in an hour.
That is also true. Yeah.
Man, learned about that red rupee for nothing.
Dude,
Yeah, I know,
you're
right?
so right. You know what? Maybe
Turns
someday,
out,
maybe someday it'll be useful, and Spy's gonna look back and be like, "I'm glad I learned what that red rupee was."
it doesn't start until 11. One thing I considered doing for Headstone is storing play golf and then super swimming and then using the chest storage method, but I would have done it if I had a shield by the time, but in case I had like missed a storage, then it had been really easy to get knocked off by a bomb, so I decided not to, but I would have. That was interesting. Dude, I was kind of like shaking for like the first 20 minutes of that run, and somehow I still managed to do everything correctly. I'm pretty sure that's why my leaf pumps were kind of scuffed, but still, I still managed to make them work.
Yeah.
Um,
Jay wants to know why he didn't swim to EFI. Yeah, everybody was wondering that earlier.
Yeah.
Spy
um,
from Windfall.
where was I when?
You're at Windfall, and you went and you sailed to EFI.
Yeah,
You
but
just
where
finished.
was I before I had save warped? I was in Miss Marie's, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
because you had picked
Yeah.
up the key from the Killer Bees.
I wonder what the time difference would have been if I had like left Miss Marie's, grabbed storage, and charged to swim rather than save warping and sailing.
I don't know, but I was actually surprised. I did kind of expect to swim out of you there.
Well, it's fine. It's fine. I did all the stuff. Or you save warp and swim anyway. Hey, listen, Slam. I don't know. Hey, so you guys, I am probably gonna end up racing Gymnast again in brackets. That's what I'm gonna aim to do. All right, that's gonna happen.
Sounds good.
We'll look forward to it if
I
it
was about to say,
happens.
yeah, no, sounds good.
Yep. Next time,
Sounds
he's gonna be the one to lose by 2 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
You gonna be less nervous next time?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
God. Is this really happening?
I wasn't nervous. I don't know what you're talking about. I've raced you once before, so the scariness is gone. It's just like any other race now. I'll do better on the next one.
I just thought about it. Helmrock. You both had Jim. You had a really nice Helmrock. Bird was very nice to you. And Spy, everybody just hates how you do the setup for it.
It doesn't lose time.
Except when it does.
Except.
Yeah, Slam. Slam saying, well, no rematches. I'm like, no, I'm gonna face Gymnast in grand finals. Is what's gonna happen.
Well, that assumes I make it to grand finals also.
Yeah, true.
Bold prediction from Spy.
I'll knock Jay out of the tournament for you, so that he's not.
What is happening? You know
Fighting
what?
words.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, those are some fine words right there. Eyes. Oh boy. There goes Jay. Oh my goodness. But I think we've been here for a decent amount, I think.
Zelda hasn't left yet. What are you talking
Oh
about?
my goodness.
He has
But
left on my screen.
okay,
Oh,
there we go. All right,
okay.
but do any of you have any questions for each other, for us? Chat is. I think they've already asked a bunch of questions, but do y'all have any questions for each other or for us?
Um, I only banned F because you practiced F right before before
Oh
the
my
race.
god.
Okay. I kind of figured that when you said like yes, I practiced preset D before
Or E, yeah.
before the race.
He really did actually though. He like practiced E. He's like, I'm gonna play E. I'm probably gonna ban it, but I'm gonna practice E. And here we are.
Yeah, I got E. I banned the one that you practiced. It's
Yep.
fine. I'm uh I'm not being mean. It's just strategy, you know? It's
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's just strategy.
I heard you
Alright.
haven't done any preset Cs.
Yeah, that's why I banned them.
It's interesting. There's like a lot of cool grapple skips you can do without the sword. Next time you should, even if you haven't done it before, you should still ban it next time we race. Or not ban it. You should not ban it next time we race. Yeah.
I'll go with the first
Uh-huh.
piece of advice.
No!
Jim's gonna
Yeah,
go
I
with
think
the
you should go
first
with the
one.
first one,
Yeah,
Jim.
I was
yeah, it's
distracted
fine.
because Zelda left.
I'll say I think you messed up there, Spy. I think you
No, no, no,
you gave
no.
Jim the answers that
Listen,
he wanted.
listen here. I'm still trying to process what's happening. Am
So,
did I begin and I did that, right?
You did.
yes.
You
Okay.
also advanced to the text box, so you're good. No DQs here.
You should probably eat food before your next race, though.
Have I eaten today? I had waffles. Yeah, okay.
Waffles.
Mhm.
Okay,
Sure.
we're getting off track. Thank you, Vimy, for commentating with me, and thank you to our two trackers.
Make sure you leave a follow for our runners. Their info is in the chat, or for our trackers, or for Crystal. You know, help them all out. They're all great. They all do some really fun stuff. We do, of course, have more things on the schedule, including a couple more Wind Waker Randomizer races tonight. I hope that you will come and join us and have a lot more fun as we continue to see who will make it out of groups. I am Vamilia, and this is a bye from me.
Bye, everyone.
Bye bye.
Bye.